Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom.
Thing. So, excuse me while I try to goddamn manage the music part of this episode. Okay, so again, I am in Hotbox, and I'm just sitting here thinking. Of course, it's the Hotbox. It's the Hotbox. I'm in my sauna. Hotbox. It's a Hotbox. I'm in my sauna. I'm in my sauna. I'm in my sauna. I'm in my sauna. Okay. I don't know. So let me put this out so I can talk to you. So, I'm just sitting here thinking, of course, if you're listening to this by now, you should know that I am a certified life coach, love coach, sex coach. I'm certified in solution-focused coaching, transformational coaching, positive psychology-based coaching. I study psychology. I study human behavior in general. And I have written a book about spiritual human behavior. That is the spiritual science. And it's putting the human behavior aspect in the spirituality to allow for understanding, growth, and knowing your purpose deeply. So, I am also certified. Well, I'm working on my certification through the state, or registering through the state to be used by the state, but mediator. So I, am a very, I think, well-rounded person. I do my best to be open to information, all information, even things that make me uncomfortable, things that I'm not involved in, and things that interest me. So, I was just sitting here thinking today, at this moment, going through a page, or seeing a post from a page that I follow on Facebook that is Black women, mostly or mainly, are supposed to be, and they are into other women. They are poly. They are straight sometimes. I actually follow a couple of groups that are some groups won't let me follow, but I do follow some groups on Facebook so that I can learn about what people like and why people like it. So following poly groups exposes me to people who like poly. Following bisexual groups or lesbian groups or any gay groups, being in that community, one, it gives me the opportunity to offer my services to people. If you need help getting to whatever point you're trying to get to or grow to, or whatever your next level may be. So I'm saying all this because I'm trying to explain my knowledge base a little bit and give insight to my mindset. And so today I was thinking something that I've thought for a very long time. So I've always thought, like, for me, if I ever wanted to be with a girl, I would have to be with a girl that actually look and act like a girl, because for me, please don't be offended if you don't agree. I wouldn't want to be with a girl that looked like a guy because I feel like I can just get a guy. And especially if you're doing a strap and all of that, it's like, okay, so you really want this, but you're kind of settling for this. So that makes me believe that there is an emotional disconnection amongst you within yourself, because it's okay if you like girls but you love dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that makes sense because as a woman with a vagina, you are supposed to. And I'm sure that a lot of men, if they ever got a chance to get some pussy, they may still end up being gay or liking men more or liking to get fucked in the ass or whatever. So that requires you to either have a man or a woman that's willing to strap on a penis and then, you know, do it to you. But for me, I pray that this doesn't offend anybody. But for me, if I am going to be with a girl that looks like a man, and then she's also going to strap on a penis, then it makes sense to me to just be with a man that relates to me, that can identify with me, that can meet me at my level. So thinking about that kind of took me to a whole different level, because I've always said that men that are gay could be with women that are gay and still fulfill or come out in a reproductive way. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still, because if there are as many gay men that like to dress up as women as there are gay women that like to dress up as men, then you can get what you want if you're willing to wait and grow through a process of getting to know somebody that is still of the opposite sex but identifies as a woman. And you know what I'm saying? Like, even nowadays you can get a man that has a woman that has a penis. I mean, it's a man, but she's transitioned into having breasts, and she does herself up like a fucking woman. She like is a woman just with a big dick most times. And so for girls, women who like women but still want to get fucked by some dick, I mean, that just makes sense to me. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't know. So this is the part that I'm going to talk through as we go on and continue. The disconnect for me is that if you are like, I mean, and you can still like to eat pussy. You can still have friends that you just eat pussy. If you just, that's just your thing. You just like eating pussy. So you're going to always need some pussy, even if you got a nigga or a woman with a dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm saying is that it is enough of both to where you don't have to be with the same sex necessarily to get your desires fulfilled completely. And for men, because this is just not just about, for men that want to be women and date women that look like men, you just get a stud or a, you know, a lesbian who likes to look like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe I'm thinking too deep in something that I'm not involved in, and I don't want to overstep my boundaries, so I am trying to be respectful, but I am being honest. Just my outlook and opinion. Now, if you and the reason, one of the reasons why I'm saying this is because I'm thinking like, okay, so a woman that wants to lay up with another woman because of the softness, the care, tenderness, or the caress, the mothering and nurturing aspect of that intimate connection, and not in a perverted like your mom way, but in a nurturing way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women are really great nurturers. So to lay up with another woman, I can understand where that can be a portion of that. But there are men that wouldn't mind being a woman that will have that same feminine touch and embrace. And then there are, I mean, like, for the straight people, look, the straight is so crazy because, like, people be feeling left out. But it's like, left out of what, though? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, since they got this, can we have this? Like, listen, I am the type of person, excuse me, I'm slapping my legs on accident. I am the type of person that, you know, like, let people be who, what, how, when, and where they want to be, when they want to be it. And I know that's like, but what you just saying is, what I'm saying is that even in being you, you can still be like straight. I mean, because if you getting fucked by a dildo, you goddamn like dick. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying, like, why have a dildo when you can get some dick? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mindset. I don't know. Yes, I'm celibate. No, I do not play. I have a dildo. Actually, I think I might have. No, I only have one. I think I was going to order another one because I was a bedroom candy representative for a minute. And I think about going and doing it again now that I'm a sex coach, and I really enjoy talking about sex. And I actually want to go and get some dolls, like a torso, a woman torso, and then get a man torso. It doesn't have to be a big, really big one, but I would like to get one of each so that I can really have methods to teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm making a video that is about sex and I want to do a demonstration, or if I'm having a class, or like within the Speaking Freedom University things that I'm working on, within that, if I wanted to have do a class that provided like a live demonstration of something, I can just use the mannequins to do what it is that I'm trying to do. And, you know, and I can explain without ever having to get naked. Now, of course, there are parts that if I was married, I would like to, you know, perform those intimate acts in front of a class for women that I am maybe, I don't want to say close to necessarily, but, you know, like, I would like to show that experience when you're in love with somebody. Because if you just sucking dick for a reason other than like a passionate connection with a person, then it's a different experience than when you actually care about and love that person and you know how that pleases him. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. That is not why we're here. Anyways, so hotbox. So I was just thinking about that because, like, okay, again, I have little to no experience in the gay community. I have gay relatives, like everybody else. I know gay people. Have gay friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never overstepped any boundaries as far as getting to know them on their sexual, experience level. Like, there was one time we was all cool in church and and we would get together and we would talk about different things, but whenever they would talk about sex and stuff, I would always leave because, like, y'all don't really want me to talk about it, because I've always had this adventurous mind when it comes to sex. So but I sit here and I try to put myself in other people's shoes, try to gauge other people's life experiences, but I try to ask people about their life experiences, so I'm not assuming, or I observe and watch and listen and understand people based on, what they project, what they speak on, what's going on in their own personal lives and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I always say, like, if I was poly, this is what it would have to be. Like, I would want to, if I ever chose to be poly, this is not me saying that I want to be poly. This is me putting myself in somebody else's shoes so that I can understand their mindset, so that I can remove the judgment. First off, because if you, I would never, nigga, a lot of people is living poly lives and don't know it because they don't know their person is cheating on them, or you know what I'm saying, they know their person cheating on them and they just be bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, so being poly and being knowledgeable of it and not being lied to is not like a horrible thing to me. I would rather be poly and a person be honest. Like, and if, like, this is my thing. I've never wanted to really be with a woman sexually. But there's some badass bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'm like, damn, girl, okay, I see it playing. Like, it doesn't transcend to anything beyond, that. Like, and my, I want to say fixation with lesbian porn is more of, I think it's sexy. I think it's very erotic. I think that you're not supposed to be doing it type of rebellion makes it hot. But it's just hot. It's sensual. It's sexual. It is not, in most cases, it's not a wham bam thank you ma'am, you know what I'm saying, experience like when you have sex with a man. It's normally more passionate. It's normally more soft and intimate. So with me not having sex, try not to think about getting no dick. Oh my God, I really want some. And the more that I be trying to post videos to put dick in the XXX content, it really goddamn be fucking me up. Because when I tell you, it makes me want to have some sex. But I'm not dating anyone, and I don't want to start looking for someone just because I'm ready to have sex. So it's like a catch-22. So I don't really post that stuff because it's going to make me want to get fucked. But if I post other stuff, I can post it, I can be turned on by it and everything else, but it's not gonna make me really want to go and be like, hey baby, take me out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna make me do that. It's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it would make me like even open to the ideal of it, but I also know that as a human, it's not wrong for you to look at a person and find a person attractive, find them sexually appealing, or to be aroused by something sexual. Like, you are going to be aroused by sexual things because that is the energy that you are consuming. It doesn't matter if you're into it, if you want it, if you don't want it, if you see some motherfuckers having sex unless a goddamn person is killing a person having sex, you know what I'm saying? Like really harming, hurting, beating, and abusing a person, you're normally going to get turned on from that sex. Eventually, your dick might get hard and your pussy might get motherfucking wet. And that's okay. I think the problem is people feel so uncomfortable by being turned on about something that they're not interested in, something they don't like or really want in real life. And then they make it seem like it's wrong because other people enjoy it. And that's really not the case. You should be able to accept other people's joys, happiness, what bring other people, you know, pleasure just as much as you accept your own. Because just because you don't like what somebody else like don't mean you ain't no motherfucking freak. It don't mean you don't drop it like it's hot and, you know what I'm saying, get your ego on, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of preference, and somebody else's preference doesn't have to be wrong because it's not your preference. Somebody else's lifestyle doesn't have to be wrong because it's not your lifestyle. It's just their choice. We are all individuals. And, you know, I was saying with me not wanting to offend people with where we started, it's not me trying to control you or not accept your lifestyle. But it just makes sense to me. Every time I think about it, it's like there is still real chemistry where there are women that are like men and there are men that are like women, and they can still be together and be able to procreate if they want to procreate and have friends with motherfucking benefits. I mean, the only thing is that if a man want to be fucked, then, you know, in the ass, then he's going to have to get strapped on. But she like to do the strap anyways because she want to be a man. So, you know, like, I just feel like I'm overstepping a boundary. But at the same time, it is a conversation that I believe should be had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I am not trying to tell y'all what to do or what to choose. My mindset and my thinking makes me think, like, if I'm going to be with a woman, I want it to be a feminine ass woman. I want her to, you know, like, be a woman. What's the point of being with a woman who, please do not be offended, in my opinion, it's no reason for me to be with a woman that wants to be a man and strap on and fuck me with a dildo if I can just be with a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? It's not being with just any man. It's finding a man that's on your level. I think that's the reason why I got to this thought process, because, like, if I'm going, that just logically for me, it just doesn't make sense in a decision that I would make. So if I was going to do that, but I even be looking at some of these transgender women who got big dicks and titties, and they be fucking bitches. Like, I'm saying, I seen a girl that looked just like a motherfucking nigga, ain't got no titties, you know what I'm saying? Like, had her, you know what I'm saying? Got his shit together, but he got a pussy and was playing with his pussy on motherfucking Twitter. And I'm like, God damn, I thought this shit is crazy. But I understand on a soul level. But the missing piece, or maybe the not even the thought thereof of it, is that you can have the opposite sex and still get a bad bitch or a thug ass nigga that's the opposite sex but can still give you what you want. I think the indifference would come, and this is me also reflecting, would come with the fact that if you're a woman and you want to eat pussy, if that man ain't got no pussy out, he got his dick, then what you gonna do? Other than, you know what I'm saying, having another person on the side that you can, you know what I'm saying, a best friend or something that you can eat pussy, you know, since I mean, I get it. That's why it wouldn't work, because that's the only reason it wouldn't work. But, you know, I don't know. I just be thinking about different stuff. And sometimes I think I'm thinking too much. I'm going too far. Sometimes it is a conversation that I think is good for those that hear it. Again, I think all people are attractive. If you attractive, you just attractive. I've seen some badass transgender men and women. I've seen some badass men or gay men and lesbian women. It's some fine ass women that dress like men. Oh my God. Like, I'd be like, oh my God, she is so cute but fine, but like it be like confusing me in my mind, because it's like a him but it's a her, or it be like a her but it's a him. Like, so, and that sounds disrespectful, but honestly, for the gay, lesbian, queer, trans community, bisexual community, I think that you have to allow for the understanding that people that are not gay, they don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about gender switching and all of that, it's hard to comprehend, because it's like, you know, it's something that to them, not just from programming, not just from conditioning, but logically, it doesn't always make sense. And it's not your job to try to make it make sense. I understand on a soul level. I understand on a spiritual level. I understand on it's your choice level. But you have to understand when people are confused or don't get it, and then take the time to explain. Y'all be trying to goddamn cancel everybody that goddamn don't agree or don't understand, or, you know what I'm saying, question your choices. And I mean, that's cool, but you know, it is almost predatory a little bit. Like, y'all be some bullies on the low. You know what I'm saying? I guess y'all might have got bullied, and then that's how you respond. And some of it is you really just standing up for yourself. But you got to give people a break that are trying to understand, because some things are purposely planned, and some things are a result of a form of corruption. And when I say corruption, it's just weird shit happen, and the results of weird shit is weirdness. You know what I mean? All right, I gotta go. Bye. Love you. Hope I didn't offend you.
Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.
Hi, I'm Kaci. Dr. Kaci, to be exact, owner of Speaking Freedom LLC, Love Gang, and Good Head Group LLC. I am also a certified life coach and host of Speaking Freedom Radio and TV. Although I have recently become an ordained minister, please be aware that I am still me, raw and uncut the way God made me and allowed life to shape me. I pray and expect God to use me for people who can receive the way I communicate, as well as my delivery. I am not for those who are already saved, religious, or super deep. I am for the leaders, hustlers, and street influencers around the world, including pimps, killers, drug dealers, and working girls. I am sharing my experiences and perspective to help someone be inspired to be better. And for those who can identify with the various aspects of my mindset. My mindset alone does not determine the status of any active connections or current relationships that have not already been specifically addressed. Additionally, these recordings should not be taken personally if I have not already spoken to you about the topic or expressed that I have an issue. These recordings are a part of my life's work to document my experience, perspective, and to see how life has shaped me. My plan in using my stories publicly and socially is to encourage growth in those who can identify with the experiences and find inspiration in my life to heal and overcome the path that they've been set on, no matter what they face, as according to the purpose of their soul, until healing takes place. Despite the experiences that I may have had with any person, sometimes known and unknown, I hold no grudges, no hate, no bitterness, or any other ill feelings against anyone. I pray that your life is whole and very fruitful. I forgive you as I hope that you forgive me if I have wronged you or anyone that you know or anyone who listens to me. I pray that you have peace and extend the same grace to others. I have love for everyone, especially on a human level, despite flaws or experiences. But that doesn't mean that I will associate or be close to every human that I know or meet. I've experienced a very eventful life and truly believe that my mindset and story based on experiences could help those who identify with how I think and are looking for inspiration to grow further, go beyond hurt, and be great. I pray that these recordings bless you and your soul in every way and whatever way God has intended. Sending love and light to all. Thanks for listening. Achieve your dreams.